Okay. Ooh, hopefully I'm live. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought I went live on my own page. Arrgh. All right, so I'm gonna let. Hey, Linda, how are you? Oh, I gotta turn this volume down. I'm just gonna give everybody a hot second to come in while I straighten up my mess on my table. We can get started here. I was down here playing with this last night. Just getting everything out that I want to use. I got a bunch of crap on the table here, guys. Plus I just made this little mini pirate hat for him. We're gonna need a pirate hat. Hey Jean, Miss Jean. Hey Naomi, how are you? Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this head here tonight. And like I said, I've got another one that I worked on over the weekend. It's got like 3 skeletons. I'll have to post it in the group. I don't know if I did or not. But it's got a really crazy half skeleton face and half pirate face. And I angled these skeletons so they're all like climbing on each other and everything out of that one. So I might do that one on my own live. But we got these skeletons. These are really cool, guys. I got them on the Amazon. And they come in a pack of 5, and they're posable, and they're really cool. I've used 3 of them so far. We're going to use another one tonight. I got glue all over my scissors. But they're pretty cool. I think they're like, where are they? Probably, I don't know, they're about 16 inches tall. So they're really cool. A lot of things you can do with those. Okay, so we're probably going to use him. We'll sit him on the table nice and pretty with let him wait for us to get going here. And then I've got some of these. What'd you do now, Linda? What did you do? Just getting your purse out of the car, girl? You need to just stay at the beach and relax. I'm just saying, girl. Lord have mercy. My goodness. Alright. Well, I hope you got it taken care of, and I hope you're feeling better and whatnot. Oh, goodness. Lordy. Oh, darn. Well, then you can't give the bird no more. Now you can't give the bird anymore. I'm just kidding with you. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You know, you gotta have a little fun with everything, guys. But I hope you do get better. Better. I can't even talk now. Alright, so here's what I did, guys. Okay? So, I hope I didn't get this hat on wrong. No, it's a tricorn. So, I bought this tricorn hat from the Amazon. And it's just a little mini, like, what do they call those? I forget what they call them. Anyway, it's a little mini tricorn hat, okay? And they had like this stuff on the side. Well, I heated it up and took it off. And then I bought this at the Michaels last night and this at the Michaels last night. And then I had these feathers hanging around here. So I just added those. Just to kind of make it look kind of piratey and cool coming off there. I did add this wig, which I know I bought this wig because I thought it was cool. Because I'm going to do black and white and stuff. It's actually a Corella DeVille wig from the Amazon. And I thought it's not too long. It'll fit my design. And it'll just go with everything. So I pinned that. I glued it and pinned this on the head. And I also stuck some dowels. I filled that hat with some Gap and Crap, whatever, you know, the foam gap, and glued it in there. And then I stuck some dowels. These, I don't know where they went. I like to use wood, or sometimes I pick and choose my battles, and I will use these cake pop ones. So I used some of the cake pop ones and stuck in there, and glued this to her hair and down on there. This thing's not going anywhere. And for this down here, I filled this. I've had this filled for, oh my gosh, probably a year and a half. I've been wanting to do this design. Oh, and by the way, this is a treasure chest. I bought it at the Hobby Lobby. And then I paper mache paper mache Mod Podged the napkins on the back and added the pearls to the back. I don't know if you can kind of zoom in here. I don't know if you can see that. And then what I did was I kind of cut out this foam right here. And I did the same thing with the dowels and everything. Hey, Carolyn. You tell you have a left hand and a right thumb. Oh my goodness. You're silly. Oh, yeah, we are. We're looking for the ones that Hobby Lobby had last year, and they don't seem to have out yet or whatnot. So we'll have to send you some pics or whatnot. I've got a little inside scoop that they are coming, but they just don't know when. So hopefully we're keeping our fingers crossed. But anyway, I did the same thing down here. I put the dowels in there and glued her head right down to this base. So this thing ain't going nowhere. Okay, so let's get going here, guys. All right, so this is going to be our main focus. We got the treasure chest. Okay, so let's get a table out here. I don't know what I'm going to start. Let's glue our little skeleton. Our little pirate hat on first. Okay, I'm going to add a little glue to this top of his head along with. I'll let this sit down. Oh, good. I left it sit out in the sun. I hope. Because I was working on a patio. I wasn't working indoors on the weekend. So I'm just going to glue a little glue on here. I'll make it go down in that hole too. Okay. Ooh, I hope that ain't too much. Probably is. Let that sit for a second. And then, like I said, I just took some foam and some bead stuff and made a pirate hat. I'm just going to glue some glue in here. Glue, I don't think I need any on the bottom. So I want to kind of sit flat on his head. So, let's see. We can make this work. I might have to hold it for a minute. Doing it backwards. Hopefully I got it where I want it. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm just going to hold this for a hot second. Anyway, we're going to add some of this. When I hold this, I'll try to explain. We're going to use some of this white to break everything up. Okay. We've got these flowers that came from the Michaels. Zoom back out. I found these at the Michaels last night. They're Halloween. They look pretty cool. And this is really not necessarily a Halloween design, y'all. I just wanted everything to flow, the colors and everything. And I thought this stuff would look treasure chesty and piratey. And I got one of those at the Michaels last night. They've got these really cool picks that are glittered and silver and stuff. I got one of them at the Michaels last night. And now I'm gonna hold this for just a hot second more. I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, see how cute that little pirate hat is. Well, let's just cut some of this. I don't know what this stuff is, but I used it for like a feather. Let's cut a little piece off. It's real cute. And we'll just glue a little piece over here on the side. And just attach. Ooh, I cut that bad. Whoops. We'll just put that right here on the sides. See, now we just got a real cute little pirate hat and everything. So we're gonna set him over to the side for now. Set him over here. He's gonna hang out with me for a hot second. And then here's the other florals we're gonna use. We're gonna use some of these. These were another Michaels. They had some really cool Halloween stuff this year, guys. I thought that they had some. They kind of outdid themselves with the Halloween. And that, oh crap. This one I don't know where I got. I kind of want to say this was an Amazon find. This black fern. It's just a plastic black fern, but I want to say this was an Amazon find I found this week for the Halloween. So we've got all this stuff. This is another cute Amazon find I found that I used in my other one that I did over the weekend. These little nuggets of coins. So that's pretty cool. And then I think we'll probably use some of this pampas grass. I'll probably use some of this black as well. And I don't know if I'm going to put any ribbon in this tonight. But I did find this pick. I might just throw some of these pieces in. I cut the bats off. But I might use some of this in here as well. But I think that's it, guys. So let's get going. Alright, so if I got any questions, everybody's just joining, whatever. Let me see. I guess that's what I'm doing here. What am I doing? I'm pinching it. It's seeing her face, so it's really weird. It keeps zooming in on her her face. So that's pretty weird. So let's start with, we've got everything else kind of done. I do have to fix her nose because I dropped this on the floor and patched it, and I tried to touch up the paint last night and I didn't match it perfect. So I gotta fix that. So what I want to do, I think her hair I'm just gonna leave the same. So I think what I want to do first is put the skeleton in, because that's going to give us our flow where we want to put these flowers and stuff. So now that he's ready, I think we're going to, let's see what we want to do with him. I think, oh, shoot. I got a key too. I just spray painted it. Let me find it. I bought this key at the Michaels. Where'd that go? What did I do with that? That on it. That's what I wanted him to lean on and stand on. What the heck? I know I brought it down. Oh, shoot. It's right in front of my face. This was a key that I bought at the Michaels. And it was painted like silver. Hey, doll. Hey, Debbie. It was kind of silver. I don't know if you can see, but I kind of spray painted it like an old red bronze. You know, to kind of match the dark stuff going on in here. So we're going to stick this in here. Michael's does have some of their stuff 50% off. There was some that was 40% off, so I didn't get that. But I think I want to put this in here and then have our skeleton dude kind of standing up, holding it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to have to turn this around, guys. I can't do this backwards. So I'm going to stick this in probably about right in here. And then we're going to add our skeleton standing on the back of it, holding it. So I think this is resin, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make a real pick out of this. So I think I'm just going to cram this in there, guys. I'm just going to cram it in. So let's get it full of glue. Dang, I really would like a pick on the back of it, though. I just don't think... I'm thinking this is more resin. So I really don't think I'm going to... You know what I'll do is I'll add a pick behind it and glue it to it. And that'll sturdy it up. So I'm just going to put a big old wad of glue on here, guys. We need it to hold. And we're just going to cram it in there. I'm going to actually make a... I should make a pre-hole. Man. Hey, Reed, how are you doing? Hey, Deb. Alright, so I'm trying to keep her hair out of the way here. So I want this kind of at an angle up towards the front. So we're just going to add a little glue under this section right here to hold that. And we'll just glue back around town. And that in there. Her hair is going to get my way on that long, you know. There. It's not going to stay down in there. There we go. Just add a little more glue since I crammed it a little more. Because you're not going to see all this glue I got going on here. Don't think it'll go anywhere. Especially once we get this skeleton. I'm going to have to take her hair and pull it over to the side here. Oh, dang it. Don't get in that glue. Trying to keep her hair. I need a hair clip. We'll have have no hairs. I don't have hair. So, alright, so isn't that cool? So this is our basis of the start of our design. Let me zoom in a little bit here so you all can see. And now we're going to work with our little pirate guy. I'll walk him right in here to this design. It's like, ooh. Hi. So, let's see where we'll want to put him. To be quite honest with you, I think I'm going to cut his feet off. Poke him in there. Oh, I could do that. Like he's stepping up on. I really don't think he's gonna. I don't think. Let's see. I have to wire that too. It's not sticking real well. No, it's not dry yet, you bunny. Hold on, guys. I'm looking. What do you think about kind of like that? I kind of like that. So what we're going to do, don't follow, dude. We're going to add a little bit of super glue to the bottom of his foot. And this one I think we're just going to pin. Add a little glue. A lot of glue. Stick his foot down in there. Oh, there we are. And then we're going to take a pin, floral pin, and we're going to anchor him down at the ankle. Okay? I know you can see this pin, but you're not going to see it once we get the florals in there, and then I'm going to glue over top of that. Glue his ankle so it don't move. We're using a lot of glue tonight, guys. Okay. So we got that in there, and I think I'm going to add one more pin to the top of this foot. Just anchor that down. I'm going to go right between his. Ah! I got super glue all in there. Just to anchor that down as well. Like I said, you're not going to see his feet. These are all going to be covered. You know what I'm saying? So then this is just not going to go nowhere. Okay? So there you go. So we're kind of going to do this. We're going to make him kind of climb and hold that. He can't walk the plank if he don't have no feet. What are you talking about? You can't walk the plank if you have no feet. Alright, let's see if we can stand him up a little taller. And like I said, we might have to do a little bind wire over here to hold his. Let's see here, guys. I'll just poke his dang foot in. Heck yeah, I don't know. No, I don't like that. Let's see. I need a little piece of foam, is what I need. I need a little filler. I need a little filler in this corner. So we're just going to break a little bit of this off. Glue that down in there. It'll work. I need to get some more glue, y'all. Glue sticks. There we go. Just let that glue in there for a hot second. Alright, and then we'll be able to, sorry guys, I'm having to look at this. Then we'll be able to pin his foot kind of down in this one, and we'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Do you think I might add a pin in there though? Just, well, we're adding a pin to the foot, so. Sorry guys, I can't do this like with it turned around. So I'm just going to do stuff real quick and then turn it back around. So I do apologize about that. That's the hard thing about the centerpieces, is because you got, you know, You got to be looking at it. You can't do those backwards. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's glue his little foot, little ankle, so he can't move. He's going to be crippled. He's not going to be able to walk right. You know what I'm saying? He's just not going to be able to walk. I just did my fingers in it. Let's get this out of here. Pin that in there. Try to do it with the pliers, so I'll get it all over my fingernails. I'm just going to pin that right down in there. And then we're going to add another pin kind of this way, attaching it to this big bow. Okay, again, you're not going to see these feet. They're just holding this pirate right in place. Okay, so see what I did here? Now I'm just going to glue everything over top of that. Okay, so there we've got that. So now all we're going to need to do is wire. I think I'll use this brown bind wire because you won't be able to see it. I do think I want to wire or tie his hands to this thing to make it little. I don't think the glue is going to hold it. So let's put a couple pieces of that. See what happens. Okay. So I'm leaning forward, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through. I'm probably going to go through right here, and we're just going to twist. Ooh, I cut that too short. Stupid hands ain't going to be able to do it unless I use pliers. There we go. Of course, I can't see. It's all brown. See, that'll hold, and then I'll glue that, and then we'll just add this. I'm not gonna mess with that short really yet. Well, let's try it. Actually, why don't we? Thinking about putting his hand. Yeah, no, that's stupid. I think we'll just put his hand down. We're not going to attach or tie his hand. We'll just add the one on there. You see how I just kind of, we'll just glue that around there so that knot doesn't come out. That doesn't slip or anything. Okay. Another glue stick. Okay, so that looks pretty cool. So this one we'll just bend his arm. Maybe that one we'll put a little coin. Let's put a little coin in there. Put a little coin. Where'd them coins go? Put a little coin in his hand so you can see that hand. Yeah. Let's put a little treasure in there. Put a little gold. Coin in there, right in his hand. We're just gonna glue it right between his fingers. Get that glue on there. Got way too much on there. Okay, we'll just glue it right between his fingers in there. Okay. So now he's got that gold coin in his hand and stuff. He's just holding that gold coin. But I do gotta glue his wrist. I gotta glue his wrist. Oh, his hair. His hair's gotta keep getting my fingernails in the hair. Alright, let's glue his wrist so that don't move. Hold that. I gotta hold it right there, guys. I have to put a little bit on the bottom too. And then hold it for a hot second. Ooh, don't drip, don't drip, don't drip. I got that hair. Oh my gosh. haircut. Cut that right out there. Okay. So there we go. Stay out of the glue. Stay out of the glue. Alright. So now we can start adding our florals. Okay. We got the main base done and all that. And hey Clary, how are you? I am Lord, we're doing pirate tonight. Look how cool so far. We just got this base done. And now we're gonna add some florals and whatnot. But we put in this. Don't think it's going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. Nothing's going anywhere, but I will have to probably glue the joint. Well, I'll have to glue that one. But this elbow, I did have to glue. But I think everything else we're pretty safe with. So let's get going on some florals, guys. I don't know what I drop off the table. Dang it. Dude, you're going to have to move out my way. Because I'm going to keep dropping stuff off the table. What did I drop? I just saw something drop. Huh. I don't know. Alright, let's get to this fun stuff. This is where the fun begins, guys. So let's start adding. I'm going to start with some of these long ferns. Like I said, this one came from Michael's. These are so cool. These are really cool, and they were $14.99, and they're 50% off. So that was from Michael's. So let's just pull these off here. I think I'm going to use all three. Comes with 3 on the stem. Okay. Comes with 3 on the stem. Oh, what? What'd you get? What'd you get, Clary? Oh, no. This is no. This is the Ibeth Wright. This is the Ibeth Wright pirate. I did not paint it. I did paint. I had to repaint the nose a little bit, but I didn't have the right color, so I'm gonna have to repaint this. I dropped her, and I had to kind of fix her nose. But I didn't have the right paint last night, so I'll just redo it. No big deal. That's good enough for tonight. So I think what I want to do is come out here in the front. I think I'm going to cut this down and pick this. Do we have, no, those are all the same size. I thought maybe, you know what, I could, because I want it shorter on this side. I could break this down, guys. I think I'm going to cut this down. So what I'm going to do is get a bad pair of scissors. So I don't think these will, oh, they will break off. Holy crap. And you know what? I'm going to save those. I'll use those as hair from a pirate. I'll be able to add those to something. There we go. So see, I just broke that down somewhat. Just by pulling them off. And now it won't be so long on this side. This is going to be our shorter side. So now I'll just clip this down. Pull it out. Well, I'm making a mess pulling them off. Okay. Then I'll pick. I will pick this one, I think. I need to cut that down just a little more. You got your costume? Everybody got their costume all right. Woo! I got my boots and my hat. That's about all I got so far. I just keep sending stuff to Dawn. Poor Dawn, if I change my mind. She'd be like taking it back. Oh my goodness, poor girl. But we're so excited, guys. We got it all. Like I said, I went down. When I get back last month. I get back last Monday? No. I can't remember anymore. We worked so hard and we got so many prizes, guys. Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna stick this one right through her neck. I'll tell you what, this hair is driving me insane. I think what I should have done is put the wig on last. And I do have some moss there to, you know what? I wonder if I've got some kind of clip. Oh, please, let me find some kind of, see if I got some kind of clip I can clip this hair back with. Maybe my granddaughter left something down here. I'm trying to think of what I could use. I had the potato chip clips down here. Oh, well, I'm not going to have probably nothing I can use. If I got any ideas, throw them my way. I'm trying to think. What the heck I could use? I said I don't have no hair, so I don't have none of that stuff. Oh well. Oh, you know what I could use? What if I could use a pipe cleaner just to hold her hair back? Just put it in like a ponytail. Keep it out the way. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's just try to keep her hair all the way this way. That'll work. Tuck it kind of back there. There we go. Sorry about that. Oh, Lord mercy. She is running out of room. Oh my goodness. Alright, so this one, I think I'm going to come, definitely going to come out this back that way. So we're going to pick this one as well. I need to pick it. I think I am going to pick it. Okay. So let's get a little bit of glue on here. And like I said, we're going to go deep in the back. Like right back in here. Sorry guys. I'm really trying to do this kind of, and then we're just going to kind of bend these a little bit. Okay, I'm going to add just a little glue to the top of that. Okay. I might have to go get some more of these. I do have another one. I might need another one. This one, I think we're going to go really deep as well. Oh, dang it. Bend this. That's what I love about these. They're kind of bendable. Okay, so, dang it, let's throw her hair up there. So this one, I think I'm going to go back over in here in her neck as well. So I want this one to not come out so far towards the front. You know, I am not liking the placement of this one, guys. We're going to cut this one down, so. I'm not liking that long. Not that long. So is everybody excited about their costumes and everything? I know we are. I've got mine picked out. I just haven't put her hair up here. I put her hair everywhere right now. I just haven't got it difficult to get. Okay, so we got that. You know, guys, I think I am going to use those other ones. I am going to use that other pick for this. I'm just not thinking it's very balanced. I don't think it's very balanced. I wish these were shorter. I wish they had a shorter one of these. But like I said, you can always cut these down. Which this one I'm gonna cut it down. Then this one I want in the front. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it. Let's save that stuff. Let's save stuff until I know I'm not going to use it. And then I'm going to pull just a couple of these off this bottom. And then we'll pick it and put this, see how I made it shorter? We'll just put this in the front. And we might do this with the rest of these. I don't know. I think I need a shorter one here. Okay. And then I think I need a shorter one in the back. And then off that corner. But yeah, I think we're going to cut these down. And just take these off. Come on. You can also cut them off if you have to. But if you don't have a pick machine, you can always just stick it in. Whoop! That one didn't work. That one didn't work too well. And then this one, I think I'm going to come back off this side back here. Okay. I think we'll just go right in this gal's neck again. We're just stabbing her in the neck all night long. Okay, so this is just going to kind of be our base, kind of right here. And then I've got this other filler. I might trim. I might just trim this one down, guys. I'll leave it for now and just bend it. Ooh, I don't like that. I'll just bend it, but I might cut that. I'm going to because I'm not liking it. I can't get it out. I don't want to ruin the head, so I'm just going to cut it out. I'm just thinking it's too long on that front. So we'll just do this. See how I changed my mind, y'all? If it doesn't look right, change it, okay? And if you're not sure ever when you're designing something, don't glue it in. You know, don't glue it in. Don't glue it in. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. So now we've got this. Now we can start. Oh, I got one more. We can start filling in. I don't know. I think I need it really in. Trying to see where I need one more. Oh, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just kind of. So hair's going to cover over here, so I think I'm going to come over on this side and do that. So I'm going to cut this one off. Hey, Frankie Hughes, how are you? Ow, that hurt. Dang it. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurted. So this one I think will stick We're going to layer this one like right down in here, okay? Yeah, I think we're going to layer it. This one's bugging me up here in this neck. I'm not crazy. We're going to twist that a little further, and we're going to stick this one down in here, okay? Because like I said, the hair is going to cover over here. I really do wish I had one more of these, but I don't. So we'll just kind of stick that down in there. Because like I said, once we get, this is going to be more, we're going to have all the hair on this side. So you're not going to see this over in here and whatnot. So, yeah. Oh, hey, Lori. Yeah, you need to do that. You can get your own costume, girl. I do too, but I just haven't. I'll wait and send it down to Dawn. Sorry, guys. I get this glitter off here. Lord have mercy, that was a messy pig. I did get a pirate hat, so it's already down there. And then I sent her some boots. My boots are down there. You know what, guys? We could use these as a little bit of filler. I don't like to waste stuff. So we're just going to take a couple of these that are just the ones we cut off. Let's pull those forward a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to glue these in as a little bit of filler down here. Just to cover a little bit of that up. Ain't nobody going to know. Okay. Let the other one go. Oh, here it is. Why not? Got some here up your way. Yep, got one right here. We'll use this one in the front. These we won't pick. Let's use this one right down in here. A little bit of filler. Okay, and then hair. I keep thinking the hair is glue strings, but it's not. But see, now we just use those pieces that we cut off. They're going to be underneath, so they don't need to be perfectly shaped. And they'll just be little fillers to cover up that foam, and we won't need as much moss. Okay. So see, this is how it kind of looks so far. I'll hold it up. Okay, isn't that cool? All right, so let's get to the fun stuff, flowers. So I do have this. I thought about using this. This, like I said, it's one of the micros. Sorry our hair is laying over this, guys, because I had to keep it out of my... I'm just keeping it out of the way right now. It's not what the design could look like. I've got her hair and a pipe cleaner. I'm trying to keep it away from the glue, so I apologize about what it looks like right this second. But let's see if we want one of these spooky like tree. Oh my goodness, I like that. I wonder if that's big enough. I wonder if I got that. I wonder if that one's bigger. Like this one. Oh, holy crap, guys. We're using this one. It's on this pig. I think this was a Michael's Bloom. This was a Joann's from last year. Oh, yeah, we're using this one because it's got that whiteness and that feather and stuff. And it's got these, all these branches. And plus, it's got the pampas grass that we wanted to put in here. Okay. That one's loose, though. I don't like that. I'm going to have to glue that before we stick it in there, guys. I'll spread that apart a little bit. And we're going to... see if we can glue that. I'm not liking how loose that is. Let that dry for a hot second. And we'll bend those out. But look how cool this pick is. So this we can bend out. Ooh, I gotta be careful of that one. That's one I just glued. We'll just leave this fuzziness, and I think it came with that fuzziness. Okay. I'll get that. And, oh no, I might just leave the bats in there, y'all. Who cares? Who cares about the bats, right? I'll put this one right behind. Oh, yeah. This is going to be so cool. I got to bend it out there. Oh. I did my work. Where'd they go now? Always in my garbage. I'm going to leave this a little bit long. Okay. This will save me some pampas grass. And then we'll just put this in there just like this, right behind the pirate. And that'll be our filler right behind. Wait till you see this. Okay, let me glue it in. Let me glue it in here. It's going to be so cool. So cool, I think. I never say my stuff is cool, but I think this might be. You just don't get excited about stuff, but there's a pirate sometimes. Okay, I think that'll be good. I hope. Get it in there very straight. Glue that a little bit around there. Can't see. I have to put a little, I need to go in very straight. That's my problem. I did not go in straight, so it's leaning on the back, and I don't like that. Glue that again. There we go. Now look at that, guys. Look at that background filler. That's so cool. Isn't that so cool? I do like that. And again, I apologize about the hair. Because I'm trying, here's the key we put in and everything, and the skeleton, but I'm just trying to keep that hair away from my glue, so I apologize about that. I don't know if that'll look right behind her. Like that. Like that pampas grass, but this is a bigger branch back here, so we'll leave that out for now. Because I think we're going to add, let's get our florals in here. This is what's driving me nuts. We got most of our stuff in here, so let's add some of these florals, because we still just have our basic little filler stuff. Whew, I lost a lot of pampas grass there. Let's just cut a bunch of these off. Like I said, these are from the Michaels. These are really cool florals. And they're like a really deep red, burgundy color, like a blood red. And they've got the sparkles and everything on the front and whatnot. So it's really cool. Oh, thanks, Lindy. I know, I like that pic too. Alright, so let's see where we want to put these. I am going to leave these leaves on because that'll help fill in here. Okay, so we're just going to start placing some in here. I might do a tall one in the back. Which ones are tall? Let's do this one. So it's got the big tag. It's got the whatever on it. It's got more leaves, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to help hide. Now I gotta get her hair all the way over here now. So we'll hang this one up here over top of that, over the back of the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So we'll pull some of these leaves. Whoops! I don't want to pull them up that far. Oh, those are tight. Those are tight like a tiger. Oh, come on. There we go. So we'll stick this one kind of, let's go back right in here. You know what? I'm not going to even cut that off. I'm just going to stick that son of a gun in there. Okay. Alright. Smack dab right in there. So in that, see how that redness adds to that. We'll just kind of bend that a little bit forward. I don't think we'll need to. And then we're just going to start adding some of these in here, okay? We'll have to trim some of these down. Okay. So we're just going to sporadically add these in, and then we'll go back in and fill. Okay. I think that looks good. Does that look good? So we got, is that all we got? No, we got more. I thought we got more of that pick. We think I'll add one back in here, a little taller one, kind of behind here, coming off that side here. Okay. Now let's add a few more short ones. Whoops. Down the front and whatnot. Okay, we'll add one. I think I want one. We're going to add one down in here. Actually, I might add a bow there. Let's add one down in here. A little bit shorter. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. We got one back in here. Got two more. So it came with 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll just make sure I didn't have one hide. 6. It was 6 flowers, you know. Not bad. Not bad at all. And these are super cool. I think we'll put one in there. So I think I'm going to put a bow in there. I think I want this one kind of down in here. Kind of like that. See what I'm saying? And then I think we'll need one down in here. I really wish, you know what? I'm taking this one out in the back. Whoops. Because I think we're going to need it. We're just going to save this one for now. Because her hair's up, so that's really confusing me, and I'm not sure where I want to put that one. Now I got one left. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? So we'll stick this one. Whoops, I'm hitting something. I'll stick this one kind of down in there. So see how we've got this design going right here. Now we can go back in with some of this black. I'm totally not sure I'm going to use, to be honest with you. I think we do need, let's put one off and see what this would look like. I am really not. Yeah, we could put a couple of these. Let me, hold on. I just got some stuff. Let me see. I thought I had, what else did I have? Just trying to see if I got something else, guys. I had, what did I have? Really kind of not liking this. Seeing if I got anything over here. I really don't. I did get this stuff, but I don't know. I don't want to take away from. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to take. Ooh, this would look pretty. I like that. I think it just needs some whiteness in here. I'm not sure these are. I'm gonna have to steam these, but I think these will work. Oh dang it! I just pulled that on. Where'd it come from? Where'd it come from? Let's try to straighten that out. Not to shake that right off there. I hate when I do that. Good old side. Oh, here it is. Good old sideable. Pull the thing right off. I've got a few of these. I think these might work. I had to pick them because they're kind of short. But these are the rectum or recutums. Sorry. These are from Amazon. I didn't steam these, but usually I have to steam them because they put them in a box and these things will droop at the end. So I'll have to steam these tomorrow. But I am going to probably have to pick, see how they droop. So I am going to have to steam those. But I do think I like this little pop of white in here. Break this all up. So we're just going to go around town and stick some in. Okay. That's just going to break up all this blackness in this design. I'm just going to randomly just kind of put them in here, okay? See how that's going to kind of, I'll just kind of break this glue all over there. Break this up. Let's see. Stick this over in here. Well, hair is going to be there, but it still needs some right here. I need some longer ones there, so we'll stick this one down under here. Okay, so see how that's breaking that up? A couple more long ones here. Am I liking this? I hope so. Put one down in here. Another one down in here. Okay, so I know you're saying, you know, you're ignoring this side, but like I said, my hair is coming down on this side, so I don't need a whole lot on this other side right here. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if that's all the white we need. I do have my white. Oh, dang it, I forgot my white pampas grass. Let's go on some of this bad stuff right here. I think I'm just going to start at, let's start at the top. Let's start at the top and just pull some of this out of here. I'm just going to separate this. The smaller ones weren't on sale. This big giant one was. It's like, really? You got the big giant one on sale? Alright then. Probably won't be able to pick this because it's going to be too small. Ah, dang it, Bobby, I did. Done a couple of them together. So now we'll add some of this in here along with our, add a little bit of this. What did I just dip that in my glue? Just add a little bit of this back here. That white and black. Find the foam. There we go. Okay, we're not going to use a whole lot of that, I don't think. And we'll probably put a couple pieces back over here, I think with a black piece over here. Let's mix a black one and a white one. Let's do 2 black ones. Let's do 3 because that's what I pulled apart. And we'll mix this white one in here like this. Okay, since it's kind of a Cruella kind of wig, we'll do this. I don't know, guys. I'm just making stuff up as I go along. Okay, so we got this going on. Oh, what did I do? I didn't even get that in that pic. What? What the what? I did not. So we're gonna pick over our pick. I gotta cut that off and pick over our pick. Oh, failed again. Yeah, good enough. Let's see, we've got this. And this one we'll put back over here just to give it a little flare on that other side. Okay, so we'll move this hair out the way. Stick that in there. Okay, so we got that going on. I feel like we do need something in here. Let's try and see what this looks like. Sorry I'm taking so long, yo. This is a fun design. Those aren't too bad. These are awful long, so I don't think I'll use those. I may still try to put one of those black flowers in there. I'm going to hold off on the black flowers till tomorrow, guys. I'll play with this a little bit tomorrow. But I think I'm going to use some of this as a little something something in there. I wish I would have spray painted these like a white or something. But I am going to turn these around. Some of them are backwards, you know what I'm saying? So let's get some of these in here. Just for a little texture. Coming out of here. Okay, we don't need too many of these. Maybe one pick. I know, I might add a little bit more of that white, and I might even add, I might just add cut some of that pampas grass down and add some of it, but I think I'm going to use more of that white. I think I like that white, like you said, Claire. This just gives a little bit more texture in here. You know what I'm saying? It just fills that. See how it gives it that texture. I think we need one down here. There's that short one I just had. Oops, pulled one off there. Sometimes you do have to, guys, make sure these are turned around the correct way. Sometimes they'll be upside down. Woo! Don't dip that in the pot. Ding dong. So let's stick this one down in here. Okay. So got all that. We'll stick one up here. I'm just telling you, make sure these are turned around, and I didn't do that. Turn around, baby. Excuse me. There we go. Stick this one down in there. I think I need another white. Right down in there. Let's see a spot I don't like here. And then we've just got a few more of these. We'll add the rest over here to this side. Then we'll let her hair down. Well, I might make a little bow real quick. Just a 1 or 2 looper. Well, something just to fill in right here. Or we'll stick that one last flower in there. I hope everybody liked it. I've been excited to do this. I've had it for so long. Like I said, it sat in my garage and dropped the dang head off and had to kind of redo her nose. Because, of course, she had laid on her nose. So I had to do a little painting last night, but I didn't get the right color, so I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna have to paint it again. That's alright, I'll get it. I'll get it. I ain't no scared. Alright, so I'll put this one back here. Okay. Put that one back there. We got one more, so we might as well use it. And we'll stick this one over here on this side. So, there we go. Got so much glue on my nails. I'm just saying. And we'll stick this one right in there. Woo! This will. We'll stick that one in a little further. Kinda. Everything's sticks. Might as well stick this white somewhere. Let's see, where do we need a little hint of white? Let's just stick this one down here. Just for there. Alright, so let's take her hair down. Let's take her hair down. Let's spread it out. If we can. We got everything in here. Okay, so see how this is going to hide this side mostly. We got all this over here. We are going to have to bring some of her hair back over to this side. Okay. Bring this down around here. Okay, so see how that kind of, we didn't need a whole lot over here, but I'm kind of thinking we do need that one red flower over in here, like possibly like right in here. So I am going to move her hair again one more quick time. And hopefully get this in here without too much damage to the hair. Okay, we can just spread that kind of around her hair. I'll have to adjust this hair and stuff, but at least it just kind of gives this side a little something something to kind of pull it and tie it together, you know what I'm saying? I know. This is going to be one of our decorations, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Wait till you see my other one, it's going to be even bigger, y'all. That's even bigger. I do need another white pampas grass back here, I think. So let's just add one more of those. I'm not liking that. Just one. Not liking that. Just one in there. So we're going to stick this one kind of down in there. There we go. Get her hair flowing. Messy and stuff. Alright guys, I think, oh, I didn't make a little bow. I was going to make a little bow. I think I'm going to use, I don't know if that really matches this. Don't like that. I'm not particularly liking that. Let's do this. It's neutral. Ooh, or we could do this. It's got jewels in it. Too red, sorry. So we're just gonna go with a neutral. 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 Ooh, that might just be enough. Just a neutral. Why do I keep calling it that? Neutral. Dawn's always making fun of me because I can't talk. Speak like a normal human being. My brain gets away with, or goes too fast for my mouth. Oh, this is perfect size. Look at this. Oh, it's going to do a little 3-looper. Stick this right in front. grab a wire tie here. Wish I had the right red. Neutral. I'm saying neutral. Like a neutral color. Oh, crap. Alright, guys, then we're just going to pick this right here. Okay. Then if I can find a skeleton head, I know I got some skeleton heads here somewhere. I'm going to stick it right in the center of this bow, probably. Maybe. Okay, so see, I just picked that zip tie. Hard tie. And we'll just place this kind of in here. Put glue on there. One pirate in the books, y'all. One day old pirate right in the books. All right. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I didn't, yeah, like I said, I don't think we needed these black flowers. I don't know if it would have been quite, you wouldn't have seen them a lot, so I didn't really want to waste it, you know what I'm saying? So we've got our hair, got everything, we got our pirate up there. He's holding a gold coin. I gotta glue his elbow. I'm gonna glue his elbow so it stands up. And kind of get all his hair straightened out here. And then we got this, guys. I don't think I really need any moss or nothing. Like I said, if I can find a little skull head, I might put it right down in here. Right down in the center, or I just might not. You know what I'm saying? I might just put this little piece of something I cut off there. Or a couple pieces of that. No, I won't. But I think it turned out pretty good. I get all the glue strings off here. Lord have mercy. But I might add some more white on this side of the recutums and stuff. I think it turned out pretty cool. I might add lights. So, I don't know. Hope you guys like this project this week. Like I said, I'm gonna knock off now. I just thought it was cute. I might add some lights, guys. I'm really thinking about it. Be really cool. But anyway, guys, I will let you go. As always, thanks for coming. And I always like to end my live with, you know, when it's all black clouds, find the sun, laugh and live with a half full cup. Be kind to everyone. Spread it like butter. It's free. And I will see you guys next week. Hope you like this, guys. Do another quick little spin around town. Alright, guys. I'll see you. Bye. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I don't think I'm going to take it apart, Carolyn. I just got to get all the glue strings off here and fix her hair. And I might add some lights. I don't know. And if I can find a skull head, I might put it in there. So that's all I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to change a whole lot. I might add, but I don't think I'll change. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate that. Can't wait to see y'all here soon. Whoever's coming to the retreat. All right. Bye, y'all. Have a blessed rest of the week. I can figure out how to do this. I can never figure it.